everyone, welcome back. Today I have a haul. It is a huge collective haul from a lot of different places. It's kind of over a period of time. It wasn't all like right away, so I've kind of been saving some things that I've had for a while because I'm going to talk about them in this video. But yeah, I don't want to have a long intro because I have a lot of stuff to talk about. So yes, if you're excited and you want to see some things that I've gotten recently, then go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so first, I don't even know where to begin. I have like this whole desk is full of stuff. Let me start with the Vitacost stuff because it's the biggest in my way. I got the organic protein plant-based bars in s'mores. Now I have opened this and I've tried these. I know in my last video I talked about, in my empties I had the Quest bars, which is usually what I buy. But I wanted to try something plant-based. I like these. They're actually really good. They're a softer texture than the Quest bars, so if those are too hard and chewy for you, these are definitely a softer texture. And my daughters actually like this too. We opened them, we had a couple of them so far, but yeah, I'm really liking these. They have, what, 10 grams of protein, 140 calories per bar, but these are just something that I need to have in my purse at all times. So if I have that hunger strike out in the middle of nowhere, that I'll try to make a better decision about eating something as opposed to just grabbing anything in sight, because I'm that type of person that if I'm hungry, it doesn't matter what's in sight. I just want to eat something. I get very hangry if I'm hungry. So I like to keep at least a bar in my purse at all times in case hunger strikes, you know? Anyway, these are vegan, soy-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, non-GMO. But yeah, really liking these, surprisingly. This is the Natureade Vegan Smart All-in-One Nutritional Shake. This is also a plant-based, obviously it's vegan, protein shake. I have to say, probably hands down, this is the best protein shake I have ever had, especially being vegan. Now, if you have tried vegan protein shakes, you know they tend to be more gritty, sandy, sometimes chalky, hard to mix up. But this is let me tell you the protein blend. It's pea protein, hemp protein, chia, potato, and chlorella protein. So it has a couple different types of protein, not just like a pea protein. It is so creamy and so delicious. I actually mixed it with a little bit of flax milk the first time, mixed flax milk and water. And I thought I didn't even need that. So I've just been doing water with a little chunk of banana and this and some ice. It is delicious. It is so creamy. I cannot even tell you. I'm so happy to find one that is not gritty or sandy tasting and that you can I actually look forward to making this shake, which I don't know if I've ever really looked forward to making a protein shake before. But yeah, I have really, really been enjoying this. I highly recommend this if you are someone who needs a protein, and not just even that it's vegan. If you're just looking for a good protein shake, get this one, try it out. Hands down, just the best protein shake ever. And I dig it. This, like I said, this is my Vitacost order. If you're wondering how much protein, does it say on the front? 20 grams of non-GMO protein. So it has really high protein. But yeah, absolutely loving this so much, and I'm so happy that I found it. Actually, I should probably explain to you why I have this. I'm gonna jump off my Vitacost haul just for a second, because this kind of goes hand in hand with this Core de Force by Beachbody that I started doing. And with this, I know they recommend the Shakeology if you're familiar with Beachbody, and I've done Shakeology before in the past, but with breastfeeding, there's a couple herbal supplements in there that are questionable, so I chose not to do the Shakeology with this program. So I was researching proteins that are similar, comparable to that, but they don't have all the herbal supplements. And that is actually how I stumbled across this, searching for an alternative to the Shakeology. But this is also part of my haul. I did start the Core de Force by Beachbody. I think I'm in week 2 now, and I've committed myself to doing this for 30 days. It's a 30-day program, and so far it's really fun. I probably would have never chose this on my own, as far as the MMA like fighting style, but it's really fun. I've actually been really sore from doing it, and I've really been enjoying this. And I know that's kind of off topic from the Vitacost, but this protein shake, I stumbled across it because I was looking for something to go with that program. So if you're looking for an alternative to Shakeology, get you some of this. Let's start that over. So I have the Nutiva coconut oil with butter flavor. This is a vegan butter alternative. I know there are lots of vegan butters out there in the grocery store, but I stumbled across this at a grocery store and I thought, I'm gonna try that. This is really, really good, and it tastes like butter, surprisingly. So if you are trying to look for a good vegan alternative, This is so delicious. They say it's good for popcorn, spreading it on toast, baking and sauteing. I agree with all of that, although I have not actually put it on popcorn yet. But this is so delicious. I kind of keep it in my kitchen. If I'm cooking and I need something, instead of using butter, I'll use this. So it's a coconut oil based, vegan, non-GMO, but it is so delicious. It's on toast. It is so good. I cannot even tell you guys how good this is. Such a great vegan alternative to butter.
To the butter. No, sorry.
So again, another Nutiva product, and another one I talked about in my empties video. So it just goes to show you, we really like this product. It's the Nutiva Organic Hazelnut Spread. It is vegan, non-GMO, gluten-free. If you like Nutella, you need to get this. I talked about this in my last video, a little more in depth as far as comparing it to Nutella. So go ahead and check that video out if you guys want to hear more about this. I won't harp on it too much because I talked about it a lot in my last video, but we love it and it's just delicious. It's still not something you want to have every single day, but if you need an alternative to Nutella, if you're trying to find something a little healthier as like a treat or a snack, this is really, really good.
Okay, moving on, sister, moving on. Make some water first.
Let's move on to, I got a couple things during the Sephora BIB sale. I didn't really go crazy, but there was a couple things that I wanted to try. So let's go into Sephora. First, I got the Kat Von D. This is her Lock-It Setting Powder Brush. This brush, I've already used it. It is so soft. You guys probably won't be able to tell. It's kind of like a dome shaped. It is so soft, and I like how it like comes to a point. It's her number 20 brush. It's just, it is unbelievably soft. It is so good for a powder brush.
Just kind of like, getting in there, girl, getting in there. Anyway, sorry.
Super, super soft. I would recommend this if you're looking for a good powder brush. She has a really good brush line, but this is so soft. And it's not too dense, but it's not too fluffy, so it just works really well for a good powder brush. I also got the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lip in Lolita. If you guys are familiar, this is like her most popular shade. It is just such a nice, everyday mauve pink shade. Don't mind my self-tan knuckles there. I'll talk about that in a minute. We're gonna get on that subject. Anyway, just look at the shade. It's just a really, really pretty shade. Everyday shade. It felt good. I've worn this a couple times. It felt really good on my lips. It didn't feel like it was drying them out. Drying my lips out. I know I've heard some people say that it can kind of leave your lips a little cracked and dry, but I didn't notice that with my lips. I did put a little bit of a moisturizer, like a lip balm on first. Let that soak in and kind of dabbed it off before I put this on, which I tend to do with most of them. I don't like to go straight in with a really dry lip because I feel like even if they're not one, it's gonna make your lips look dry. If your drips are dry, if your lips are already dry putting this on, it's just gonna make it worse. So yeah, I kind of have my lips a little moisturized before using this, but this shade is so beautiful and comfortable on the lips. I don't like to wear a lipstick that I can feel or I feel like I can't talk in. And this just was really good. I would recommend this if you're looking for kind of a neutral mauve. Everybody can wear it, liquid lip. I would get that one. Next, I got one of the Becca Mineralized Blushes in Flower Child. I don't know if you guys will be able to tell. And I know I've said before, I am not a fan of pinky blushes, but I've heard too much. I don't know if this is showing true to color. If you guys can see that. It is definitely more of a pink coral, a pinky coral shade, but it is so pretty. I've heard so much talk about the Flower Child blush from Becca that I have to just try it, and I love it. It has not shimmer, but it has a nice sheen to it, so it gives your cheeks kind of like just a nice pinky sheen. I have really been enjoying this. I've used this a couple times as well. Oops, sorry, I don't mean to blind you guys. But yeah, really, really good blush. Loving it. Moving on, let's address this. You guys can see, like there's a good example right there and a good example right there. I went a little crazy, okay? My own fault. I got the Loving Tan Deluxe Bronzing Mousse in Ultra Dark. I also got the mitt that goes with it. This is the best self-tanner ever. It is almost goof proof unless Hands, it doesn't matter what self-tanner it is. Hands are hard to do. I got carried away last night. I didn't put enough moisturizer on them, and I had kids that were like beating on the bathroom door, so I was rushing. So my hands are kind of a mess right now. I'm not even going to show you anymore. I already showed you a little bit of what they look like. But anyway, this color is so beautiful. It's like winter met summer in a bottle. It looks so natural, easy to apply. This mitt, which I've used mitts before, I don't know. I feel like sometimes you can get a little streaky, but this mitt, and this is a foam. It is kind of messy though. That's the only bad thing I will say is it kind of leaked after I used it. So I don't know how travel friendly this is, which is unfortunate. But anyway, besides the fact that it kind of leaks a little bit after you use it, this mitt works great.
You just pump a little bit of the foam out onto the mitt and then rub it wherever you need to rub it, wherever you need tan. That doesn't make any sense. You guys know what to do.
Anyway, so the Loving Tan Deluxe Bronzing Mousse in Ultra Dark. Oh, if you need a tan in a bottle, I would highly, highly recommend this. And if you want to see a lot of before and afters, if you follow them on Instagram, they have some really good posts as far as like before and afters. I should have took a before and after before I did last night, but time didn't permit me to do that. I want to talk about this mitt real quick because I've had mitts before with self tanners that don't have a lining on the inside. If you guys can see, this has a lining on the inside, so the tanner isn't going to soak through here on your hands. I know before I've had to use like a rubber glove when I use the mitt, because as you're putting it on your skin, it's going through the mitt onto your hand. So it just creates a big old mess. So I'm really thankful that this has a nice lining on the inside where the tanner is not going to soak through as you're applying it. And you're gonna have like a big old brown hand, which isn't pretty. So yes, really, really loving this self tanner. Okay, so that is all actually for the haul portion. I have two other things that I want to talk about though. One is the, I got an influencer box. If you guys aren't familiar with that, anybody can get these. If you go on, you can do a survey, and if they want to send you something, if you qualify, they'll send you something. If you don't, then they won't send it to you. But I was surprised. I checked the mail and I got one this month. So yeah, anybody can get these if you just fill out surveys and qualify, I guess, basically. But it's an e.l.f. box. It's all e.l.f. products. It's their Flawless Starts With Skin box. Trying to introduce the e.l.f. skincare. In here is the e.l.f. Hydrating Bubble Mask. I have not used this yet. I will say the packaging is super cute. It comes in like a little plastic tin, but on the top here it's got a hole, and you push down and pump the product out. I did pump it out and put it on the back of my hand, and it goes on like a gel consistency, but then it does actually bubble up. So I have not tried this on my face yet, but I really like the packaging. It's super cute, if that means anything. What else came? Another one. Obviously this is e.l.f. The next product is the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer. Now all these I did swatch on my hand. I did not use this under makeup yet, but on the back of my hand, it has that silicone feel, kind of like the Smashbox primer or the Benefit Professional. So it kind of has that real silky, silicone-y feel, which I think would be good for the pore filling aspect. But I don't know how it holds up as well. I don't know how it holds up as a makeup primer because I have not used it that way yet. The next thing was the e.l.f. Matte Lip Color in Wine, which is so funny because I really have been trying to get into the berry lips, although I haven't done it yet because I'm still a little bit afraid. So it comes in kind of like the Kat Von D, but if you guys can see, it's kind of a berry. Obviously it's a wine shade. I'm swatching it. Oh, it doesn't swatch very well over that face primer though, that's for sure. So let me give you guys a good swatch here. You guys can see, that's a swatch. It's a really, really pretty color. I did try this on my lips. It felt really good on my lips. It wasn't drying. It wasn't, it's not long lasting, so it will transfer, but it just felt really good on the lips. I haven't worn this out yet. The shade is, I don't know. I'm still trying to get into these berry shades on my lips and feel comfortable with them. So yeah. It's a really good color. I mean, you guys can see it's a really, really pretty berry shade, but I just haven't used it on my lips out in public yet. But anyway, it felt really good on my lips. I use this product too, and I have mixed reviews on it. It's the Lip Exfoliator in Mint Maniac is what they call it. I've used the lip exfoliator from e.l.f. years ago, and I don't know. I thought it was a bigger tube, but it just comes in like a lipstick tube. It's a mint color. Now, I used this on my lips and it felt really good. I kind of went in a little hard. This is a pretty hard exfoliator, so the harder you push, the harder it is going to be on your lips. My lips kind of felt a little numb after, I think, because I pushed too hard. But the only thing I don't like about this is that you have to wipe it off because the ingredients are not edible. And I don't like that. I think with lip scrubs, they should all be made with food grade ingredients, so that way you don't have to worry if you eat it on accident or you just want to like get it off your lips quickly. You don't have a way to wash it off. You can kind of lick it off, which might sound gross to some people, but you know, we all do it. I was not happy that it actually doesn't have food grade ingredients. So you have to scrub your lips, but then wipe it off with a warm washcloth or, run some water over your mouth. So I don't know. That's like my only issue with this. I really like lip scrubs, especially now as you go more towards the matte lip creams and matte liquid lipsticks or stuff like that. Anytime you use a matte color, you definitely want to exfoliate your lips good because they will accentuate any type of dryness that you have. So yeah, I like it that it's a lip moisturizer, that it's a lip scrub, but I just don't like that you have to wash it off and you can't just like, I don't know, eat it. Not that you should ever eat skincare, but still, it's a lip product. So the next product is the e.l.f. Baked Highlighter and Bronzer in Bronze Glow. This color is these colors are so pretty. It would be good, I would not say for a bronzer, definitely highlighter. It's just too shimmery. If you guys can see that swatch there, it's too much for a bronzer, but it would make a really good highlighter. But I will say, the first time I swatched this, there's kind of a layer over top of this where it did not swatch. I'm like, I couldn't get anything on my fingers. I thought, what in the heck is wrong with this? There's no pigment for some reason. But I did it a couple times and I kind of removed that first layer of whatever it is on there. And now you can definitely get a swatch. You guys can see it there. So if you do get this or you see this, don't be alarmed. Just kind of take your finger, like I was doing a couple times, and just go over it and kind of get whatever that is on the top layer off. But you can see there, it does swatch, it does show up on the skin. It is a really nice highlighter shade. So yeah. Just note to yourself, if you guys get this, or if you see it in the store and you want to try it, it is a really beautiful color, but just don't be alarmed if you don't have any pigment or color payoff when you first try to swatch it. Just kind of take that first layer off and you'll be fine. Okay, that's all for the influencer box. In the last box, I am still trying to figure out how I got this box. I have no clue. It came in the mail. I've never heard of this subscription box. It's the Mommy Mailbox, a treat for mom, is what it says on the box here. If you guys are interested, it's mommymailbox.com. I have no clue how I got it. I don't know if somebody sent it to me. I don't know. No clue. Anyway, it's a really good box, and I had to do some research as far as what it was about because I had never heard of it. So
shit, I forget my research.
I think it's fairly new, sometime last summer that it started. It is $33 a month if you do like the auto $6 a month if you pay month to month, if you're curious. So in this, I think every month they have a different person who kind of curates the box. And this month is a pamper box by Beverly Mitchell. I guess she's from Seventh Heaven. There's a little card in here talking about the products that she chose. And in here is a Rifle Paper Company notepad, which is really cute. And I definitely need a notepad because I'm constantly trying to find paper to write stuff on, and my daughters take it all and I end up writing on the back of mail envelopes. So this couldn't have been more handy right now for me. Also came the Bath, Spa, and Shower. This is by San Francisco Salt Company. The Himalayan salt for your bath. I guess you can bath, spa, shower, or feet. So it's just, I actually thought this was kitchen Himalayan salt because that's what it looks like, but I guess it's for your bath. So it says, yeah, for an instant soothing experience, pour contents into a warm bath. So yeah, I don't know the next time I get to take a bath, but when I do, I'll use that. Next, I have been wanting to do this box because I want to try this. This is the Wild Ophelia American Crafted Chocolate Maine Sea Salt Peanut Butter Cups. This is 70% cacao dark chocolate. This is, what is this? Fair trade, non-GMO, gluten-free. So it's just like a nice peanut butter cup. I have no idea what it tastes like, but I cannot wait. Oh, 4 cups. It has 4 cups in there. There must be like little ones. Anyway, I really want to try this, so I've been waiting to film so I can show you guys this before I eat it. So yeah, anyway, looking forward to trying that because you always, as a mom, you always need chocolate in your life. I know, at least I do. I'm trying to quit, but anyway, that's besides the point. In here is the Also in the box came another long-lasting liquid lipstick by the company Ofra, which I've been really wanting to try something from them, but I haven't had a chance to. And this is the shade Santa Ana. Let me just kind of show you guys there. It's actually really similar to the e.l.f. shade. This is more of a true matte, not as glossy, but it's almost exactly the same shade. So again, a really beautiful berry color. I cannot wait to try these. I'm so glad they came. It's absolute perfect timing because I really want to get into these for the fall time. Okay, and last in the box are the most beautiful earrings. Oh my gosh, these little earrings. And I know they're not gonna pick up true. I don't know if it'll focus on them, if that's too close. If you guys can just see the shine. These are a little, I don't know, they're like duochrome. There's so many different colors as the light hits it. The brand is Wren Jewelry, W-R-E-N-N. So if you're curious what kind of jewelry they have, check them out on Instagram, because that's exactly what I did. I never heard of this brand, so I went on Instagram to kind of see some pictures. Beautiful jewelry. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to put these earrings in. They are so pretty. And I was like, wow, earrings, you wouldn't think in a subscription box, but I'm so glad they came. And I cannot wait to wear them. They are so beautiful. Just amazingly beautiful. But anyway, check them out if you're curious to kind of see what other jewelry they have. But anyway, that's what came in that box. And like I said, I honestly have no clue how I got that box. I wish I could figure out if somebody sent it to me or I don't know, just kind of how I got it. But anyway, I'm really appreciative of it and I really love it. And if you're interested, definitely go on mommymailbox.com and check them out. So yeah. Anyway, you guys, that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this huge collective haul. If you are not already subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Actually, give this video a thumbs up if you like my Yeti Christmas sweater. I just love this thing. I only wear it this time of year. But anyway, yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to smile. Have a great day. Enjoy the holidays. The Thanksgiving's coming up if you celebrate that. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.